Where can you buy a home with a view in Seattle? Actually, the question should be, where can't you buy a home with a view in Seattle? I have to admit, I created this list and it was really hard because I could only pick 10 neighborhoods. So here are my top 10 neighborhoods where you can get a view in Seattle. Fremont, Queen Anne, Blue Ridge, Matthews Beach, Madrona, Leschi, Seward Park, Lakeridge, Alki, Admiral, Shorewood, and downtown. Whew. And thank God Chavi told me I couldn't use all 8 neighborhoods in West Seattle. We have a whirlwind of info for you today, but before we get going, please make sure to give this video some love and follow us on the socials. Okay, we're gonna kick off the list talking about Fremont. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking Fremont and views, but if you think about it, Fremont is a hill, and on the top of this hill, you get amazing views. Today, I'm in my newly listed 3-story modern home, which is right like a block from Fremont Ave, where you have great shops and restaurants and dining and coffee. And the plus of this home is you have this amazing roof deck. And up here, look at the incredible views. You can see the Cascades, the sparkle of the sun off Lake Union, the twinkling lights of downtown, and an amazing view of Mount Rainier. Next up, Queen Anne. Now, Queen Anne has amazing views because 1, it's in the middle of the city, and 2, it's on a big hill. So when you're down in lower Queen Anne, you get views of the city and Lake Union and the mountains on either side. And when you're up on the top of the hill, on the east side, you have amazing views of Lake Union and downtown. And on the west side, you have views like these. We sold this house in 2021, and the views here are amazing. You get sweeping views of Magnolia, the Bay, and the Olympics. Next up, Blue Ridge. I love Blue Ridge. It is this tiny little neighborhood, but it's small but mighty, kind of like Team Diva. It sits north above Golden Gardens, and it has amazing sweeping views of the Sound and the mountains. The views are absolutely breathtaking, and so are the prices. I also love the fact that Blue Ridge has beautiful, unique mid-century modern homes, and an extra plus is there's beach access. Now we're gonna go across town and talk about Lake Washington and Cascade views. First up is Matthews Beach. Matthews Beach is this adorable little neighborhood that sits right up on the shore of Lake Washington. I love this neighborhood. 1, it has really great views, and 2, it has amazing mid-century homes. If you're on the east side of Sandpoint Way, you'd be one of those lucky people that can get a house with picturesque views of Lake Washington and the Cascades. And like Blue Ridge, Matthews Beach also has a really little cute park where you can swim in the summer. Moving on south, now we have Madrona and Leschi. Like how I swished 2 neighborhoods together? Okay, there are different neighborhoods, but what they do have in common is beautiful, stunning, sweeping views of Lake Washington, the Cascades, and downtown Bellevue. The thing I really love about these neighborhoods is they also have really great water access. You can go to the beach or have boat access, and they both have really cute little downtowns. Moving south, we're gonna hit Seward Park. Now, of course, Seward Park is on the list because it's my neighborhood. I love Seward Park, and can you guess why? Beautiful mid-century homes and stunning views. In Seward Park, you're gonna get views of not just Lake Washington and the Cascades, you're also gonna get Mount Rainier views, views of Anderson Bay, and of Seward Park, the actual park. And if you're in the right spot, you can even look north and get a peekaboo view of Mount Baker, one of the few places in the city where you can find that view. Now we're gonna move south to Lakeridge. Lakeridge is one of those little known neighborhoods that is so interesting. It has beautiful mid-century homes. Can you catch that there's a theme here? And it has stunning views of Lake Washington, the Cascades, and Mount Rainier. What I love about Lakeridge is it's one of the few neighborhoods in the city where you can find a stunning Lake Washington view for under $1 million. Okay, now we're gonna go across the water to see where you can buy a home with a view in West Seattle. My favorite neighborhoods in West Seattle to have view homes is Admiral and Alki. These neighborhoods have some of the most unique and interesting views of Seattle. You can get a sweeping view from across the water, all the way from the Smith Tower to the Space Needle and the wheel in between. We sold this house in Admiral District a few years ago during the pandemic, and I love these views. You have water views, you have stadium views, and city views. I just remember sitting on this deck at night and watching all the lights of the city come on and thinking, what a magical, unique view. Okay, moving on south from Alki and Admiral, we have Shorewood. Now, Shorewood is this cute little community that kind of skirts Seattle and Burien. It's technically in Burien, but it's super close to White Center, and I love this neighborhood. One, it has amazing, unique mid-century modern homes, and two, it has sweeping views of the Sound and the Olympics. Our clients, Amy and Kelly, bought this cute, modest home in Shorewood just for the views. And the thing I love about Shorewood is you can get those amazing Sound Mountain views like you can get in Blue Ridge for a lot less money. Okay, last but not least, we cannot talk about where you can buy a home with a view in Seattle without mentioning downtown. Downtown Seattle, from all the way from Belltown to Pioneer Square, has a plethora of condos. And in those condos, you will find views aplenty. You can get views of Mount Rainier, of the Sound, of the city, of the Space Needle, and even in some spots, views of Lake Union. And if you're up high enough in a high rise, you'll just get views of the entire city for miles and miles. The great thing about downtown is the prices are all over the map. So yes, you'll pay a pretty penny for unobstructed sound views, but you can easily find an affordable condo with a peekaboo view of the Sound, a view of the Space Needle, or a view of Lake Union for not a lot of money. Well, there you go. Those are my top 10 favorite neighborhoods where you could buy a home with a view in Seattle. I'd also love to know if you have favorite neighborhoods I didn't mention today. Feel free to add them to the comments below. And if you want more information about this newly listed 3-story modern home in Fremont or any of the neighborhoods we talked about in the video today, just go to the show notes. This is Kim Colaprete with Team Diva at Coldwell Banker Bain saying ciao for now.